Burial, burial, burial is my school, best education reservoir for young learners just like me. Burial, burial.
Good to see you, beloved peoples of grade 5, and welcome to our today's class once again on Agric Science. On Agric Science, today we'll be looking at people and professions in agriculture. People and professions in agriculture. Alright, in our previous class, we were able to look at what? Marketing of what? Farm produce. Marketing of farm produce. And we said that marketing of farm produce covers what? All the services involved in what? Moving agricultural produce from the farm to the consumers. So all the processes involved in moving this agricultural produce from the farm to the consumers. I will say all of these processes include what? Planning, growing and harvesting, grading, packaging, as well as what? Storage and others. Alright, today on people and professions in agriculture, we are going to look at how people are involved in what? The process of what? Growing and also what? Providing or bringing out produce from agriculture to people. And not just people who are involved, also have what? Professions that are found under what? Agriculture. Alright, now people and professions in agriculture has to do with what? Has to do with a group of people or people that are what? Specially or specifically trained. Specifically what? Trained in order to do what? Carry out agricultural purposes. I'll say it again. So that people and professions in agriculture has to do with what? Refers to what? People who are specially trained and they are what? Trained to do what? Practice agricultural activities. So people and professions in agriculture do what? Refers to people who are what? Specially trained and they practice what? Agriculture. These people are trained, specially trained, and they also do what? Practice agriculture. And because they are specially trained and they also practice agriculture, that is why it's now become what? The profession. That is why it's now referred to as what? Profession in agriculture. These people are specially trained, and because they are specially trained, they do what? Carry out the practice of what? Agriculture. Because they carry out the practice of what? Agriculture, it becomes what? Profession. It becomes a profession to them in what? In agriculture. Now, having known the meaning of the people and professions in agriculture, we will now go into what? Mentioning the different professions in agriculture. So the professions in agriculture include what? Number one, animal scientist. Number one is what? Animal scientist. And number two we also have is crop scientist. Remember I said that agriculture involves what? Growing and rearing of what? Animals, isn't it? So that's why number one we have what? Animal scientist. Number two we have what? Crop scientist. So number three, we're talking about what? Soil scientist. Soil what? Scientist. Don't forget we said number one is what? Animal scientist. Number two is what? Crop scientist. And number three, we just mentioned what? Soil scientist. Then number four, we have what? Agricultural educationist. Agricultural what? Educationist. That is what? Number four. Then number five, we have what? Fishermen. Number four, we have what? Fishermen as what? A profession in agriculture. Then number six, we have what? The market people who are also part of what? The professions in agriculture. Then number seven, we have what? Gardeners. the gardener. So let me put it on the board for us to. Alright, on the board here we have what we have been discussing so far, beginning from the meaning of people and professions in agriculture. We said that people and professions in agriculture refers to the people who are specially trained and they practice agriculture. And the professions in agriculture include the following as mentioned. Number 1 is animal scientist. Number 2 we have crop scientist. Number 3 soil scientist. Number 4 agricultural educationist. Number 5 fishermen. Number 6 market people. Number 7 gardeners. All of these professions are what make up the professions in agriculture. And believe me, all of these involve people. That means that people are involved in order to carry out these professions in agriculture. Now, as a way of explanation, we say that animal scientists, these are people who are trained and involved in the rearing of what? Animals. Now, these people are trained and also involved in what? The rearing of animals. When you look at the definition of what we have said so far, we say that people who are what? Specially trained and they practice agriculture. Now, that means that in the animal scientists, these people are what? Trained. And they also do what? Practice the rearing of what? Animals. The different species of animals. They know about these animals, how they live, and their basic needs in order to have what? Healthy farm animals. Now the soil scientists, or the crop scientists, these are people trained and specialized in what? Carrying out research on the type of soil suitable for growing what? Crops. Now remember that there are certain type of crops that need what? Different types of what? Soil. So these people here have the responsibility of what? Ensuring a suitable soil for what? A suitable crops. Then we have what? We have the agricultural scientists here. We say the agricultural scientists. So this refers to people who are. Alright, now say the agricultural educationists. This refers to people who are trained and saddled with the responsibilities of what? Educating others. Example, we have the teachers and lecturers. Now, remember that in the agricultural process, there are people who teach or lecture you how to go about your agricultural what? Activities. For example, Mr. Joseph here is what? An educationist, an agricultural educationist. Because I am here to do what? To teach you on what? The processes involved or how to go about what? The agricultural activities. Alright, so this is an explanation to what we have listed so far. As brief as the topic is, I believe we have been able to understand what people and profession in agriculture is all about, and we have been also able to do what? To identify our 7 professions in agriculture. So with this, we have come to the end of today's class. But before we go, you quickly take this simple instruction as an assignment for me. Now, as an assignment, Mr. Joseph has explained some of these professions in agriculture. So you are going to explain from number 5 to 7, fishermen, market people, and gardeners. Explain these professions in agriculture for me. That means you tell me the role of these people, how this profession involved in agriculture. You have been able to know the role of other ones as explained here. So you should tell me in your assignment, tell me the role of what? Fishermen, market people, and gardeners in agriculture. So explain how this profession takes place in what? Agriculture. Now, having said so, we have successfully come to the end of today's class. I remain your class teacher, Mr. Agric Joseph. Bye for now.